But the main thing I've been doing this week is playing a video game. I've been playing Ghostwire Tokyo.
Oh, yes, I want to know about this, please.
Yeah, so this is an action-adventure game from
Tango
Gameworks, yeah, which is Shinji Mikami's studio. But
Godfather.
But not directed by Shinji Mikami, because the whole remit with Tango is that he wants to give opportunities to younger developers and younger directors. Yep. So this one is directed by, I think it's his first game, actually. This is Kenji Kimura.
Kimura, didn't he? No, ignore me.
I mean, there are quite a lot of kind of luminaries around him from the company who are helping.
I'm pretty sure there's a Kimura attached to the last Devil May Cry 5.
I think you might be right. I can't remember. Yeah. But so this game, you play a kid called. I'm trying to find his name because I can't remember his name. I think it's Akito. Yeah. You play a kid called Akito. So he is in Tokyo, and kind of everybody dies. Like everybody just drops dead. But it's kind of like a rapture kind of a event because just their bodies disappear. Mm. But the difference with Akito is he's killed like seconds before this because he gets hit by a bus. Everyone else
so he escapes the rapture.
Yeah, and he gets there is a spirit who called KK who is roaming around looking for a body to occupy so he can do his mission. And he sees that the only body left around is Akito, so he goes into it, and you have a ghost in your head who talks to you. And it helps you through this mystery. In the process of it, so Akito got run over because he was rushing to get to the hospital because his sister was in great peril with her illness. Mm-hmm. So he forces KK to help him get to his sister. And when they get there, this man in a Hanaya mask, and the character is just known as Hanaya, is in the hospital room and takes Akito's sister. And the story of the game is then the finding out why everybody suddenly died, but also finding out what Hanya is up to and finding his sister. And I'm about halfway through in the game, and this game got kind of a bit drubbed in the review scores when it came out.
It got bad negativity for things I love. That's the problem.
Thing is,
what people say, no, it's so grindy. I'm like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, and I think people expected something different to what they actually got with this one.
Like Evil Within.
Yeah, because like this isn't really a horror game. This is more of an action-adventure game, but it's got creepy elements to it. There's obviously this whole kind of traditional Japanese ghost thing going on in the background. Lots of yokais.
Yeah.
It's creepy, but you kind of walk around this very empty Tokyo, and it's fucking beautiful. It's actually one of the chillest games I've ever played. Ooh. It's lovely because Tokyo is realized so well, and like you can go into like kind of Google Maps and see these are real streets. Like you get to the Shibuya crossing, it is as impressive as it should be. Is it the Shibuya crossing?
Seen on that Resident Evil film.
Yeah. But it's all real place in Japan. Half the shops are kind of real places. Like obviously some things are
Don Quixote everywhere.
Yeah. There's I've seen a few of them going around.
Fucking hell.
It's like it takes like that level of detail that Yakuza's very good at, but then expands it to be a huge chunk of the city rather than like
Yakuza makes it up, doesn't it? It makes it up, but it looks real.
Yeah,
if this is real Tokyo. That's cool. That's cool.
The gameplay also involves your kind of general day-to-day gameplay. You're going around the streets. You will find these things they're called visitors, which are the ghosts. And they are kind of vague Slender Man kind of things, like they're kind of salarymen in suits, but their faces are kind of blacked out with cloth. And they will rush you. And the combat is you have like different kinds of magic that KK provides you.
First
person, and you're just hurling magic at them. It's not the most detailed or intense combat system, but it works. It's flashy and it can be really impactful, and it can be quite tense when you've got like 15 enemies rushing at you and you need to kind of like balance around your ammo and do finishing moves to get your ammo back and stuff like that. I can see why people were disappointed with it, but also I really, really am enjoying it. It's a lovely game.
I want to play it as well.
It's got that. At first, I was worried it would be a little bit like an Ubisoft collectathon, and it's got elements of that in, but I think it works out because the chunks of Tokyo that you unlock, you have to find Torii gates to unlock bits of the map. it's better than like an Ubisoft game or like Days Gone was, because the areas that you're unlocking aren't enormous. So you can hit and clear each area pretty quickly. So you're not getting.
That's what I like about games, though.
Yeah. But so you've got that same function, but you're not getting spammed with icons that gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
So you only ever have maybe 3 or 4 side quests to do at any given time, and each one of them takes about 10 minutes to do. The main quests take about an hour to do, and it's only an 11 or 12 hour game if you're just mainlining it. It's really well put together. It's really well put together. It's you'll love the fucking collectathon thing, because the one thing I don't like in the collectathon is you see kind of spirits that are floating around that you rescue.
Yeah.
The lost spirits. There's 204,000 of them.
Easy that. Easy.
I mean, granted, each one you pick up is several hundred to 1,000 at a time, but still 204,000. The scale is off the fucking charts.
Get that in a week, mate.
You probably would.
Easy.
But yeah, I think people should have another look at Ghostwire Tokyo, because I think it's a lot better than people gave it credit for.
Yeah.
It's not a 10 out of 10 game. It's a solid 7 or 8 out of 10, but it's really enjoyable. It's really chill. This is a perfect audiobook / podcast game. You can just have some stuff playing in the background, just pause it when a cutscene comes up. Cutscenes are really well delivered. The acting is good. The graphics are beautiful. It's not The Evil Within, and I think people will let down. People wanted The Evil Within 3, and this isn't it, but it's a still...
That's coming out, though.
It hasn't even been announced.
No, it will. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
The last and left on a cliffhanger.
True. But yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo is really good. People should give it a chance.